it's your girl Niche with another VSG video. So I wanted to give you an update. My last VSG video, I was letting y'all know that my surgery had been denied. That was scheduled for October 27th. So it was denied the day before my surgery date, which was October 26th. Whenever I did finally receive the paperwork, that was the video where I gave y'all all the information as to why it was denied. I sent in an appeal on October 29th. I called in to my doctor's office and, I was trying to see if they needed any additional information. So, of course, I could get my surgery approved. I called my insurance company every day after my surgery was denied. Like, I did not let up. I called them literally every day after my surgery was denied, trying to get some type of new information. So my surgeon's office filed the appeal. I think I waited maybe like 2 or 3 days, and then I reached back out to my insurance company again. And they stated that the appeal was denied. And again, the appeal was denied for the same reason, saying that it was missing my psychiatrist evaluation. So what I did was, I reached out to my nutritionist because they had a copy of my psychiatrist evaluation as well. So I actually got a copy from them. Also, along the way, on that appeal denial letter, it stated that I hadn't even had clearance from my doctors yet. So this was another, it just upset me completely. So come to find out that I had a doctor's appointment October 9th, 2020 to have my clearance letter signed. The clearance letter was never signed. Whenever they stated that it was a communication issue between the front desk and the back office, that they didn't know that I was coming that date for a surgery clearance letter to be signed. So whenever I went to my appointment on October 9th, it was I guess you would call it a telehealth. Even though I went into the office, the doctor was on a screen at the office. And of course, in order for you to get clearance, somebody would have to see you physically, which I didn't know that. I'm thinking, I called y'all, told y'all I want to make an appointment for a surgery clearance. Y'all set the appointment up. I came, I did what I was supposed to do. But whatever, it wasn't signed. So I had to go to the doctor's office again, see a doctor, get another, I believe it's called a EKG done, which I had already got done, get a physical, and it just so happened, and this was my luck, because I honestly was thinking about just giving up and just not worried about it, because it just seemed like if it wasn't one thing, it was another. If it wasn't one thing, it was another. It was always something along the way. It just so happened that the doctor's office that I was going to referred me to a different doctor to get the EKG done and the physical. I went to this doctor's office. This was last week, Wednesday. So that would have been last week, Wednesday. So November 11th. The doctor I was seeing, she was like, hey, what type of surgery are you getting? And I was letting her know that I was getting the sleeve. And it just so happened that she got the sleeve done on September of this year. And I was just telling her everything that I've been going through. Like, I did all my steps I was supposed to do. I was supposed to get my clearance letter back on October 9th. And I told her I didn't get the clearance letter. So she was like, okay, well, let me look at your stuff. So she went, pulled my charts, seen that I did have an EKG done. I did have my blood work done, and everything came back fine. And she was like, okay, so your EKG looks perfect. I see that you have your blood work done. Let me just print your letter up, and I'm gonna go ahead and sign it off so you can send it, for clearance. Y'all, I was so thankful. Because I was already in the process of, once that appeal was denied, I was already in the process of doing a fair hearing, which could take up to 45 days. So I was trying to get all the supporting documentation I needed to overturn that appeal. And for some reason, my insurance company, Humana, they do an appeal. They could approve or deny an appeal in like 2 or 3 hours, which I felt like, how can I get you the documents that you need in 2 or 3 hours to make a determination? So whatever with that. So she gave me the clearance letter. I came home. I faxed over the clearance letter, and I faxed over the evaluation from the psychiatrist. I waited about 20 minutes, and then I called. Because like I said, I was just on it. I waited about 20 minutes, and then I called. When I called, the lady was like, oh, well, we did receive your documents. They're going to be void because it was after the fact that a decision was made. So she said, well, this is for the Medicare department. Let me get you transferred over to Medicaid. So that aggravates me. Don't not look at my please look at my file before you give me any type of information like that. That is really aggravating. Like, look at my file before you start quoting off information me. And then it's the wrong information at that. So they sent me over to the Humana Medicaid department. And she was like, well, when's the last time you talked to your doctor? And I was like, ma'am, I just talked to my doctor this morning. I talked to my doctor yesterday, I always talk to my doctor. She was like, well, give me just a second. So, she put me on hold and I guess was reviewing some stuff, and she came back and she was like, do you have the, Humana My Account app? And I was like, yeah, I always look on there to see if, some type of new information was updated, if it, finally did get approved. And she was like, pull it up while you're on the phone with me. So I pulled it up, and this conversation that I'm talking about now took place on November 12th. So she was like, pull up the app for me. And so I pulled it up. Y'all, the authorization was approved. I don't know what time it got approved, but I had been on that app all day long. Literally, I was on that app all day that day, trying to look and see if something had been updated. I've been on that. I downloaded that app actually after my appeal was denied, so I could see if I could see any new information being updated, so I wouldn't have to keep calling. But the surgery was approved, and it was approved for the original date. So I understand, that I guess the doctors don't want to perform a surgery and then it not be paid for. But I was upset because I already knew my insurance was going to pay for it, because I called and verified the procedure code with them, for the sleeve. And they say, yeah, it's covered. So I could have had my surgery done back on October 27th for the original date. But it's whatever. I know that since it was denied, the doctor's office didn't want to take any chances in it not being approved and then, them not getting paid. So it is what it is. But I do now have a new date, which is December 1st of this year, 2020. So today I actually had to start my 2-week liquid diet. So my liquid diet consists of a protein drink in the morning. It rotates every 2 hours. So I'll do a protein shake, and then a yogurt, a protein shake, and then a yogurt every 2 hours. So today is day 1. And as you can see, I'm actually still drinking my protein shake. This is the caramel. I like this one a little bit. I think I am gonna try to see if there are other flavors. My mom actually brought that one because I was doing just the chocolate and it just felt like chalk going down. So she brought me this one, and then I think there was a strawberry and cream that I like. It kind of tastes like a sundae. So I think I'm gonna go back and get some more of those. I do got my chicken broth that I think I'm going to drink as well. And then I did go out and buy this on Amazon. It is 64 ounces, and it just has like encouraging words every 2 hours to keep drinking your water. This was on Amazon, I think, for like it wasn't no more than $15, and that's probably over exaggerating. But yeah, I need to drink 64 ounces a day. And of course, you know that I have to do this liquid diet to shrink my liver so that they'll be able to get to my stomach. But I really just wanted to give y'all an update. If you were, you know, just starting this journey, don't give up. Because I'm telling you, I was really just about to say, forget it and just let whatever happen, happen. But just pretty much stay on your doctor and stay on your insurance company to try to see what's going on. Because the letters that they mail out to you take weeks. So my surgery, like I said, was denied on the 26th of October. I didn't get the letter until... I don't think I got the letter until November, seriously. So you got to call them, because by the time I got that letter, like, I was already doing the appeals process. Like, we need to see what's going on, because I know this surgery is covered. It was just that my doctor's office did not submit over all the documents that were needed, which that's their job. It really wasn't mine. But I guess being that this is a surgery that I need to better my health, then I guess, you know, of course, I need to be the one on top of it. Nobody else basically is going to do it for you. Nobody is going to work as hard for you for something that you want. So you just got to figure stuff out and just stay on top of it. You call the doctor's office, you call the insurance company, you call who you need to call to figure out what is going on, what's needed, so that your time is not prolonged. Like, if I wouldn't have pushed the issue, we probably wouldn't have even did the appeal until now. I am basically the reason why the authorization got approved. Like, I don't even know why my documents were sent over without the surgery clearance and the evaluation. Like, you have to have that surgery clearance. So it is what it is. I'm not mad with the nurses at the doctor's office that was supposed to send the documents. She sent the clinicals, whatever I needed to get it approved. I sent the rest. So it is what it is. I now got a date. And like I said, I'm on my liquid diet. And I will keep y'all updated with my VSG journey. Leave a comment if you have any questions that I may can answer. Because like I said, I went through it. This was really, really a process. So I will try to answer what questions that I can, that I know the answer to. Or if you just want to leave some encouraging words, if you've already had your surgery, I would be very grateful. But that is all, YouTube family. So I am going to be out. I got to get back to work.